What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the highly anticipated now lightweight junior welterweight showdown between undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, and undefeated junior welterweight, lightweight, title contender, Mexican superstar King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. It's garnering a lot of attention, and it's starting to get a lot of traction, in which ESPN now has been discussing Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis, and who will win the fight. The debates are starting, right? Who will win the fight? How's the fight going to play out? Ryan Garcia, he defeated former multi-division world champion, Dominican Republic star boxer Javier Fortuna via 6-round knockout, dropping Javier Fortuna 3 times in the fight. Important to note is that Javier Fortuna was coming off of a loss to Mexican former IBF super featherweight world champion superstar boxer Joseph Jojo Diaz. Javier Fortuna is on his last leg, and obviously Javier Fortuna was chosen for Ryan Garcia to look good in the fight. But he did what he was supposed to do after a lackluster performance against Emmanuel Tagle in his comeback fight after a year layoff. Okay, so Ryan Garcia, he achieved what he set out to achieve, and dominate Javier Fortuna and getting the stoppage victory. And Gervonta Tank Davis, he defeated fellow stablemate, lightweight title contender, star boxer Rolando Rolly Romero, May 28th at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, via, ironically, a 6-round knockout. So they both got 6-round knockouts, okay? And with that said, ESPN DAZN's Chris Mannix, he weighed in on the fight, right? And he gave his thoughts, in which, shockingly, Chris Mannix, he stated that he believes he wholeheartedly believes the fight is gonna end in a knockout. And he believes that, the first fighter that lands a punch, the big clean punch, is gonna win the fight, right? So he has a lot of belief in Ryan Garcia, and he talked about how Ryan Garcia backs up smaller opponents and walks them down and gets them out of there, and it's a high probability that he can do so against Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, he also, to his defense, he stated that Gervonta Tank Davis, if he landed on Ryan Garcia clean, Ryan Garcia could be knocked out, as we saw Gervonta Tank Davis in a southpaw. Ryan Garcia 2 fights removed from getting dropped against Olympic gold medalist, British lightweight star, title contender Luke Campbell, who's now retired, with a beautiful left hook that dropped Ryan Garcia, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis has a very, very good left hook to a great left hook, okay? And he's very calculated with his approach to the sport and his approach in the ring, how he sets up his opponents and his knockouts. So it was shocking to hear Chris Mannix say that he believes that Ryan Garcia can walk down Gervonta Tank Davis and knock him out, because Gervonta Tank Davis has shown nothing but durability, right? Not that any boxer can't get knocked out, and Ryan Garcia has very fast hands. He has power in both hands, and he's tall and he's young, right? But he has huge flaws that you comparing what he did against Javier Fortuna and saying he can walk down Gervonta Tank Davis because he does that against smaller guys. Well, pretty much everybody he faces is smaller guys. Even Luke Campbell, who's a big lightweight, was smaller than Ryan Garcia, okay? Because he's extremely big for the division. Hence the reason why his last 2 fights was at junior welterweight, 140, opposed to fighting at 135, because he stated that he's, essentially growing out 135-pound division, okay? But he'd been dropped, and walking down Javier Fortuna, who was very predictable, one-dimensional, just looking to land the same left hook that Luke Campbell landed, no game plan, no adjustments made, you know, and didn't use any boxing skills, showed that he was not as durable, you feel like that version of Ryan Garcia can walk down Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I'm glad everybody's building up this fight, right? It's a highly anticipated fight now. You know, it's a casual, it's not a hardcore boxing fans fight. It's a casual fans fight, right? It's a fight it's a popularity fight. You understand? Gervonta Tank Davis is much more skilled, much more well-rounded. He's much more higher ring IQ than Ryan Garcia in the boxing ring. Let's be real here, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis is very versatile and makes a lot of adjustments. Okay, so Ryan Garcia looks like the same guy that fought Luke Campbell. As Chris Mannix stated, he looked like the guy that fought Luke Campbell. Right. He looked like the guy that fought Luke Campbell. He didn't look like a better version of the guy that fought Luke Campbell. He looked like the same guy. Okay. Gervonta Tank Davis looks different in every fight. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, you just, you know, overly praising Gervonta Tank Davis and you're a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis, if you truly appreciate and not get enamored with just Gervonta Tank Davis's power and ability to knock out opponents, you can see the versatility. You can see the ability to make adjustments. You can see, you know, that he's a thinking fighter. He's not just a big puncher. He's a thinking fighter, right? He was thinking his way through the fight with Rolando Rolly Romero. He thought his way through the knockout with Leo Santa Cruz. He thought his way through the knockout of Mario Barrios. And yes, Mario Barrios' height at 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach, has the same intangibles of Ryan Garcia. Doesn't have the hand speed and the power of Ryan Garcia, the youth and the strength of Ryan Garcia, but he's a very big junior welterweight. That's Gervonta Tank Davis's only fight above 135 is the Mario Barrios fight. It took him a while. I thought he lost the first 4 to 5 rounds against Mario Barrios for sure. It took him a while to get adjusted to Mario Barrios, and a lot of people point to that fight and they say, well, Mario Barrios is faster, is not as fast and not as powerful and skilled as explosive as Ryan Garcia. And you're right when you say that. But Mario Barrios doesn't make the defensive mistakes that Ryan Garcia makes. Ryan Garcia makes some very big defensive mistakes, okay? Ryan Garcia pulls straight back with his head up in the air. Mario Barrios does not do that, okay? He don't pull, you know, straight back with his head up in the air, okay? He's very fundamentally sound. Mario Barrios is a more fundamentally sound technical boxer than Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is more explosive with more power than Mario Barrios, okay? And that's where the difference lies. So when he gets undisciplined and opens up very wide, seeking out to land those big hooks that he likes to land, Gervonta Tank Davis, the quickest way to any destination is straight. His punches are straighter, they're crisper, okay, they're sharper than Ryan Garcia's, than Javier Fortuna's, even Luke Campbell. And Luke Campbell has a great amateur pedigree, okay, or very good amateur pedigree. That word great is overused. He has a very good amateur pedigree, Luke Campbell does. And he landed a sharp left hook. And that wasn't the first time. He just put him down with that one, and everybody highlights the one that he put Ryan Garcia down with, but that's not the only left hook he landed, okay? He's just not a big puncher. And so Gervonta Tank Davis is a very big puncher, okay? But he's very fast, and he's very, disciplined, and he's very calculated in when he throws and where he lands his punches. He does not waste a lot of punches. So the high praise that Ryan Garcia is getting, could possibly be overstated. It could be understated, right? But what I will say is this: should Gervonta Tank Davis knock out Ryan Garcia, I don't want to hear how Ryan Garcia was so green, he wasn't ready. They rushed him to this fight. No, I want everybody to give Gervonta Tank Davis the credit, the acknowledgement, of beating a very good fighter that everybody's praising. If you are Chris Mannix and you're a boxing pundit and you feel like whoever lands first is going to win this fight, then that means you have a lot of confidence and a lot of high praise for Ryan Garcia, okay, that he can knock out a durable fighter. You never seen Gervonta Tank Davis hurt. You never seen him wobble. And for Chris Mannix to say that he feels Ryan Garcia can walk Gervonta Tank Davis down because he's the bigger guy. Yeah, he's the bigger guy. But it takes talent to walk down Gervonta Tank Davis. When he was taking a step back against Rolando Rolly Romero, was because the aggression of Rolly Romero and the inexperience, and Gervonta Tank Davis, he quickly understood and identified that he's going to make a mistake, he's going to get overly aggressive, and he's going to make him pay. That's exactly what Gervonta Tank Davis did, okay? He allowed him to get over aggressive. He made a mistake, and Gervonta Tank Davis, he made him pay, okay? That's not the style and the approach of Ryan Garcia. He's very flat-footed. He's very stationary, okay? He fights very tall. And when I say tall, he fights like a tall fighter, but he also fights tall. He stands straight up in the air. He leaves his chin up straight in the air. He's not defensively responsible. So, you know, when Gervonta Tank Davis, should and if Gervonta Tank Davis knock out Ryan Garcia, I hope that Gervonta Tank Davis gets all the credibility and acknowledgement and the praise that's heaped upon Ryan Garcia. I hope nobody says that, you know, Ryan Garcia is too green, he wasn't ready, maybe everybody moved too fast, you know, and don't give Gervonta Tank Davis the full credit he deserves for beating a guy that people are now claiming, you know, is a 50-50 fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. If you feel like Ryan Garcia is a 50-50 fight for Gervonta Tank Davis, then that means Gervonta Tank Davis should get legacy type of credit for beating Ryan Garcia, point blank and period. So I personally think that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to knock out Ryan Garcia by the 8th round. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Roll. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.